What if I told you that some of the most valuable treasures in America are not locked inside banks, not buried underground, but hiding in ordinary pocket change? The screen flashes images of old pennies, nickels, and dimes while the tension keeps building. Right now, somewhere in the United States, people are unknowingly spending coins worth shocking amounts of money. Tiny coins that look completely normal to everyday people, but to collectors, they are hidden treasures worth fighting for. And today, we are revealing 4 ultra-rare American coins that have exploded in collector demand and stunned the market with unbelievable values. But here's the terrifying part. Many people already had these coins in their hands and never realized what they lost. One small detail, one rare mint mark, one unusual color pattern, and suddenly an ordinary-looking coin transforms into a collector's dream discovery. In today's video, you are going to see rare wheat pennies, an unbelievable Roosevelt dime, and a shocking Monticello nickel that collectors are desperately hunting across America right now. These coins carry mysterious surface patterns, historic mint marks, rare vintage character, and values so massive they almost sound unreal. And trust me, as this countdown continues, the treasures become more unbelievable, more emotional, and more valuable. The final coin especially is something most people would never expect to become a 6-figure collector target. So before you spend another old coin, before you ignore that dusty jar sitting in your house, watch this video until the end, because one tiny discovery could completely change the way you look at coins forever. If you love hidden treasure stories, rare American coins, shocking collector discoveries, and exciting market secrets, then you are in the perfect place. This channel brings freshly updated rare coin videos every single day for true treasure hunters across the United States. Now turn up the volume, stay focused, and let's begin today's unbelievable countdown of the top 4 ultra-rare and most valuable coins in today's market. Coin number 1, the legendary 1947 wheat penny with the D mint mark. At first glance, this coin may seem like just another old Lincoln cent from the post-war era. But the deeper you look, the more mysterious and exciting this coin becomes. The moment collectors notice the fine condition, the brown dots across the surfaces, the aged edges, and those unusual reverse side brown markings, attention immediately starts building around this piece. Coins like this carry a personality that modern coins simply do not have. Every mark tells a story. Every shade of color feels like a hidden chapter from America's past. Back in 1947, America was entering a completely different era after World War II. Factories were booming, families were rebuilding, and millions of wheat pennies were moving through the country every single day. But only a tiny number survived over the decades with the exact combination of condition, mint quality, and visual appearance that serious collectors chase today. That famous D mint mark means this penny was struck at the historic Denver Mint, a place known for producing some of the most collectible Lincoln cents in U.S. history. This wheat penny was made from a bronze composition that gave these coins their warm and classic appearance. Over time, natural aging created those rich brown tones and spotted surfaces that many advanced collectors consider authentic signs of originality. The brown dots and edge toning give this coin an almost hidden treasure look that immediately grabs attention under light. When the reverse side reveals its aged brown spotting, it creates the exact vintage appearance that passionate wheat penny hunters love seeing in old collections. And here is where things become even more exciting. The demand for wheat pennies has exploded in recent years because collectors across America are aggressively searching for coins with unique appearances and strong eye appeal. Many ordinary examples have already disappeared into private collections, meaning attractive survivors are becoming harder to locate every year. Coins with natural aging patterns, strong details, and original surfaces create emotional excitement among buyers because they feel untouched, authentic, and rare. The fine condition of this 1947 with D wheat penny gives it even more collector energy. Even after decades of circulation, the design still carries visible strength, especially around Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalk details on the reverse. That balance between age, history, and surviving beauty creates the perfect storm for collector demand. Some collectors spend years searching for coins with this exact visual style because they believe these pieces represent the true golden age of American pocket change. Now comes the moment everyone has been waiting for. The current market value of this rare 1947 with D wheat penny in the exact condition described has reached an astonishing $180. Hundredth, yes, you heard that correctly. A single wheat penny with the right combination of rarity, collector demand, eye appeal, and condition can now enter an unbelievable value category that feels more like hidden treasure than ordinary money. And according to today's collector market trends, coins like this continue attracting stronger attention year after year as serious buyers compete for authentic rare pieces. This is why experienced collectors constantly warn people never to ignore old pennies. What looks ordinary today could become tomorrow's headline treasure. The market value of rare wheat pennies continues increasing because the supply keeps shrinking, while collector passion keeps growing stronger. Time changes everything in the coin world, and patient collectors know that rare historical coins often become even more desirable as the years pass. If you ever discover a 1947 with D wheat penny with unusual toning, strong details, and original surfaces, do not rush past it. Study it carefully under light. Protect it properly. Keep it safe from damage and moisture, because condition means everything in the collector market. Serious collectors understand that preserving history is part of preserving value. One overlooked coin today could become one of tomorrow's most wanted treasures. The next coins on this countdown become even more intense, more mysterious, and even more valuable. So stay locked in, because this treasure hunt is just getting started. And remember, this channel brings you fresh, rare coin discoveries, shocking values, and exciting collector updates every single day for true treasure hunters across America. Coin number 2. Now, a silver Roosevelt dime spins across the table before stopping under a beam of light. The music rises. The tension builds. Because coin number 2 on today's countdown is a coin that many Americans have seen before. But almost nobody realizes how powerful and valuable the right version can truly become. We are talking about the mysterious and highly discussed 1960 Roosevelt dime with no mint mark, carrying a stunning black layer across the reverse side and preserved in very fine condition. And the moment serious collectors see a coin like this, attention instantly explodes. Why? Because coins with unusual aging, dramatic visual appearance, and strong surviving detail create an emotional reaction inside the collector market that is impossible to ignore. At first glance, this dime may appear simple, small, ordinary. But hidden behind this tiny silver treasure is a story connected to one of the most important eras in American coin history. The Roosevelt dime series was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his passing, and by 1960, these dimes had already become symbols of strength, resilience, and post-war America. Millions entered circulation, but only a tiny number survived the decades with unique appearances that separate them from the rest. And this exact coin does exactly that. The absence of a mint mark means it was struck at the historic Philadelphia Mint, one of the most legendary mints in the United States. During this era, Philadelphia coins often carried a clean, classic appearance without a mint mark, and collectors today carefully inspect these dimes, searching for rare survivors with exceptional eye appeal. But what truly transforms this coin into a collector magnet is the mysterious black layer covering the reverse side. That dark reverse toning gives the coin an almost secretive and dramatic appearance, like a hidden relic pulled from another era. Under light, the surfaces create an intense vintage effect that immediately catches the eye of advanced collectors. In the coin world, naturally aged layers and deep toning patterns often create excitement because they make every piece completely unique. No two-toned coins age exactly the same way. That means this Roosevelt dime carries its own identity, its own fingerprint of history. The composition of the 1960 Roosevelt dime also adds major importance to its collector demand. Unlike many modern dimes, this coin was struck with 90% silver, giving it intrinsic historic and precious metal value. That silver composition creates a different shine, different weight, and different aging process compared to today's coins. Over time, the natural interaction between silver and the environment helped create the dark reverse layer that now gives this dime its unforgettable appearance. Collectors across America have become obsessed with beautifully toned silver coins because they combine history, rarity, and visual drama into one small treasure. And when a coin survives in very fine condition, it holds even stronger appeal because important design details remain visible after decades of existence. On this 1960 Roosevelt dime, the portrait still carries strength, the lettering remains clear, and the reverse torch design continues showing strong detail despite its age. That balance between age and preservation is exactly what fuels collector competition. But now comes the shocking reveal that changes everything. The current market value of this rare 1960 Roosevelt dime, with no mint mark, black reverse layer, beautiful appearance, and very fine condition, has climbed to an astonishing $170. Yes, a tiny silver dime with the right condition and collector demand can now stand in the category of elite American coin treasures. That is the level of excitement rare Roosevelt dimes are generating in today's market. And experts continue watching the market closely because demand for rare silver-era coins keeps growing stronger year after year. More collectors are entering the hobby. More people are searching bank boxes, old drawers, and inherited collections, hoping to uncover hidden treasures before prices rise even higher. Coins with unique surfaces and authentic vintage character are becoming especially difficult to replace because once collectors lock them away, they rarely return to the market again. That is why many experienced treasure hunters believe patience is everything in the coin world. A coin ignored today can become tomorrow's unstoppable collector sensation. The market moves fast, interest grows stronger, and truly eye-catching silver coins continue attracting powerful attention from buyers who understand rarity when they see it. So if you ever come across an old Roosevelt dime with deep toning, unusual reverse coloring, and strong surviving detail, never underestimate what could be sitting in your hands. Protect it carefully, avoid cleaning it. Preserve its originality because natural surfaces are one of the biggest secrets behind collector demand. A coin's history lives inside those surfaces, and serious collectors know it. And trust me, the next coins on this list become even more unbelievable. The treasures ahead carry even deeper mystery, stronger collector demand, and values that sound almost impossible to believe. Stay with the video because this rare coin countdown is only becoming more intense from here. And remember, this channel brings fresh, rare coin discoveries, market updates, and hidden treasure stories every single day for true American coin hunters. Coin number 3. Now the tension rises again, because coin number 3 on today's countdown is one of the most mysterious and visually striking wheat pennies collectors are talking about right now. The powerful 1956 wheat penny with the D mint mark, carrying dramatic black spots, darkened edges, and rare reverse side black dot toning in fine condition. At first glance, some people might overlook this coin completely, but experienced collectors know something important. Unusual surface character combined with vintage wheat penny history can create massive collector excitement. The moment this coin is placed under light, its appearance immediately tells a story of age, survival, and hidden rarity. Those dark edges and black surface patterns create an intense antique look that modern coins simply cannot duplicate. It feels less like pocket change and more like a secret American relic that escaped from another era. Back in 1956, the United States was in the middle of a booming economic period. Cars filled the highways, cities expanded rapidly, and millions of wheat pennies passed through American hands every single day. But only a small number survived over the decades, while keeping strong, visible detail and developing natural vintage toning patterns that collectors now chase aggressively. The famous D Mint mark tells us this coin was struck at the historic Denver Mint, a facility known for producing some of the most collectible Lincoln cents in American history. This wheat penny was produced using a bronze composition that aged beautifully over time. As decades passed, environmental exposure slowly created the black spots and darkened edges that now give this coin its dramatic personality. Advanced collectors often search specifically for coins with authentic natural toning because these patterns cannot truly be copied. Every spot, every edge shade, and every dark reverse mark becomes part of the coin's unique fingerprint. That originality creates emotional energy in the collector market because no two naturally aged coins ever look exactly the same. The reverse side of this 1956 with D wheat penny becomes even more fascinating. The dark black dots surrounding the wheat stalk design create a bold contrast that immediately catches attention under magnification. Combined with the remaining detail in the wheat lines and lettering, the coin develops the exact kind of vintage appearance that passionate wheat penny collectors dream about discovering inside old family collections or forgotten coin jars. And here is where the suspense becomes even stronger. Over the last several years, wheat pennies have exploded in popularity across the United States. More collectors are entering the hobby every month, and rare-looking examples with eye-catching surfaces are becoming harder to find. Serious buyers know that attractive vintage coins disappear quickly into private collections, especially pieces carrying strong originality and dramatic aging patterns. Once these coins vanish into collections, they often stay hidden for decades. The fine condition of this coin also plays a huge role in its collector demand. Even after surviving through generations, the important details remain visible enough to preserve the coin's historic beauty. Lincoln's portrait still carries strong character, while the reverse wheat stalks continue showing clear design elements that prove this coin survived time far better than many ordinary circulated examples. That balance between age and preservation creates exactly the kind of collector excitement that pushes rare coins into elite demand territory. And now comes the reveal that shocks collectors every time. The current market value of this rare 1956 with D wheat penny with black spots, dark edges, reverse side black dots, and fine condition has surged to an astonishing $150. Zeroth, yes, a single wheat penny with the right appearance, originality, and collector interest can now stand among the most desirable hidden treasures in today's market. That is why experienced collectors constantly remind people never to underestimate old pennies. Some of the most powerful treasures in the coin world are hiding in plain sight inside ordinary-looking collections. And as demand keeps increasing year after year, coins with unique vintage surfaces continue becoming more desirable among serious buyers searching for standout pieces. Many believe the market for authentic rare wheat pennies is only becoming stronger as surviving examples grow harder to locate. If you ever discover a 1956 with D wheat penny with unusual dark toning, sharp remaining details, and natural aging patterns, protect it carefully and never clean it. Cleaning can destroy the originality that collectors value most. The natural surfaces, the historic wear, and the authentic vintage appearance are exactly what give coins like this their powerful collector appeal. And believe me, the final coin on today's list is even more unbelievable. The mystery, rarity, and value surrounding the next treasure is on another level entirely. So stay until the end, because this countdown is about to reveal a coin that could leave collectors completely speechless. And remember, this channel brings freshly updated rare coin discoveries, hidden treasure stories, and explosive collector market news every single day for true coin hunters across America. Coin number 4. On today's countdown is the shocking and highly discussed 1982 Monticello 5-cent with the D mint mark, featuring rare brown spotting on the reverse side and surviving in circulated condition. This coin may look simple to everyday people, but serious collectors understand that hidden rarity often hides inside the most unexpected places. The moment experienced coin hunters notice the unusual reverse appearance, combined with the Denver Mint origin, curiosity immediately begins building. Coins like this create excitement because they feel like accidental survivors from history, pieces that traveled through decades of American life before finally being rediscovered. Back in 1982, America was going through a changing economic era. Millions of Jefferson nickels circulated through stores, gas stations, restaurants, and pockets across the country every single day. Most became heavily worn or disappeared over time. But every once in a while, a unique example survives with eye-catching surface character that separates it from ordinary circulation coins forever. That is exactly what happened with this extraordinary 1982 with D Monticello nickel. The famous D mint mark tells collectors this coin was struck at the legendary Denver Mint, one of the most important production facilities in U.S. coin history. During the early 1980s, billions of nickels entered circulation, but only a very small number developed unusual appearances while still preserving enough detail to attract modern collector attention. This coin's reverse side brown spotting gives it a dramatic vintage personality that immediately stands out under light. Collectors often become fascinated by naturally aged coins because every surface mark tells part of the coin's story. The brown reverse spots on this nickel create a rugged and historic appearance that makes the coin feel authentic, aged, and mysterious. Instead of looking flat and ordinary, this piece carries visual depth and character that collectors love discovering in older American coins. It almost feels like the coin itself survived decades of hidden history before finally revealing its true importance. The composition of the 1982 Monticello 5-cent also plays a major role in its identity. Unlike silver coins, these nickels were created using a copper-nickel blend designed for long-term circulation durability. Over time, environmental exposure and aging interactions helped create the reverse side toning patterns that now make this coin so visually distinctive. In today's collector market, originality means everything. Coins that maintain authentic aged surfaces often create stronger emotional reactions than heavily altered or cleaned pieces. Even though this coin remains in circulated condition, that actually adds another layer of fascination for many collectors. It proves this nickel truly lived through American history. It traveled through real hands, real businesses, and real moments in time before becoming a collectible treasure. The surviving details across Jefferson's portrait and the Monticello building still remain visible enough to preserve its historical beauty, while the circulation wear adds authenticity that many collectors appreciate. And now comes the moment that changes the entire story. The current market value of this rare 1982 with D. Monticello, 5 cent, with reverse side brown spots and circulated condition, has climbed to an unbelievable $190, hundredth, yes. A single 5-cent coin with the right combination of rarity, visual character, collector demand, and surviving originality can now enter a value category that feels closer to hidden treasure than ordinary pocket change. That is exactly why the coin market has become so exciting in recent years. More Americans are checking old jars, inherited collections, forgotten boxes, and vintage coin albums, hoping to uncover the next hidden discovery before values climb even higher. Rare coins with unusual appearance and authentic surfaces continue attracting massive attention because collectors understand that once these pieces disappear into private collections, finding another similar example becomes extremely difficult. Many experienced collectors believe the strongest treasures are often the coins people ignore first. That is the secret behind hidden rarity. Ordinary-looking coins can suddenly become powerful collector targets once demand rises, and surviving examples become harder to locate. And right now, the collector market surrounding visually unique American coins continues growing stronger every single year. If you ever discover a 1982 with D. Monticello nickel with unusual toning, strong originality, and vintage surface character, protect it carefully and avoid cleaning it at all costs. The untouched surfaces, the aged look, and the authentic circulation history are exactly what serious collectors value most. Preserving the coin's natural story is part of preserving its collector appeal. And with that, we reach the end of today's unbelievable treasure countdown. 4 hidden American coins, 4 shocking stories, and values so massive they continue leaving collectors speechless across the country. But remember, the rare coin market never sleeps. New discoveries appear every day, hidden treasures are still waiting to be found, and the next unbelievable coin could already be sitting somewhere much closer than anyone realizes. So if you love rare coins, hidden treasures, explosive collector stories, and freshly updated discoveries from the American coin market, make sure you stay connected to this channel because brand new rare coin videos are uploaded here every single day. And trust me, the next treasure hunt will be even more shocking than this one.